The print-on-demand landscape and tools are changing, and they're changing quickly. It seems every week there are new updates, new Etsy changes. There's just been so much moving. So in today's video, we're gonna cover all of the recent updates that you need to know about as a print-on-demand seller. The first late February newest update is going to be the onboarding process for new sellers on Etsy going into 2024. If you already have an Etsy store, these won't apply to you, but this is for new sellers, or if you're planning to open up another store, you need to know about these new changes that's going to happen when you first open an Etsy store. On this page here, the seller handbook on the strengthening new shop onboarding. What's going to be changing? Adding enhanced identity checks to the shop setup process. Introducing a shop setup fee. So if you read here, it's a fee of $15 when you first want to open your store. Before it was free and you just paid for listings, but now you are going to have this small one-time fee when you first open up a brand new store. As a new store, you will probably be experiencing changes to your payment schedule, meaning they're probably going to hold some of your funds for a while. So you might be in the negative, and even if you're making sales, Etsy might hold on to some of those sales until they can trust you as a seller. While this does not sound fun, I do get why they're doing it. There has just been so many fake shops being open, people stealing from each other, they get shut down, they reopen the very next day. There's been so many fake bot accounts being opened. So this is Etsy's response to just actually get people who want to sell selling on Etsy. The next update has to do with sales and discounts for people who are already running a store. Before, if you ran automated discounts, so you gave a coupon to someone if they purchased from you or if they abandoned cart, they now have a limited time frame for when they can cash those in. Before, anyone could use that. They could reuse it multiple times, versus now Etsy has implemented these time frames, which makes it helpful because it encourages people to actually buy early on instead of just holding on to that coupon so they can use it 2 years out. The next one did not have an announcement. Either I went crazy and never noticed this, but I'm pretty sure I had tried to do this and I could not do this just a few months ago, and now I can, but it looks very seamless, so it doesn't look like something that was new. But now if you run a sale, you're able to have an order minimum. Before, this was available for coupons. So you could have a coupon that you had to buy 2 or 3 things, versus now you're able to offer a sale or offer free shipping if, say, they spend a certain amount or if they have a number of items. Before, you were only kind of able to do this if you turned on that $35 and then someone gets free shipping thing on Etsy. Now you can custom set that amount by skipping that and using this discount amount instead. And I noticed that this was a thing because a student had brought up that there's this new flag on Etsy that says add $20 more to your cart and get 25% off, which is a huge way to encourage people to purchase more without having to use that free shipping and they spend $35 one, which was already set on Etsy beforehand. The next update is for Everbee users. So not too long ago, Everbee introduced Everbee email, which at first let you send automated emails to your customers. But unfortunately, just weeks after they launched this, Etsy announced they would not be connecting to any third-party services like email, which pretty much got rid of the way people were able to get people onto their subscriber list. So to get around that, Everbee has now introduced Everbee Grow. So Everbee Grow lets you offer a discount, and it's connected to a QR code. You can use a landing page on your Etsy emails, on your shop announcement, in your descriptions to both bring people over to a newsletter that gives them a discount on your Etsy code, or you can have them scan this QR code. Everbee also now lets you create an image with that QR code, but I prefer to make it in Canva, and you can get people to subscribe by scanning this for say a 25% coupon on your store. So this gives them incentive to sign up for your email list. If you are more curious about this, I have a full video on how I would utilize these QR codes to grow my email list and why it's so important. So I'm gonna link that up here so you can give that a watch. But even since then, which I just released that video a few weeks ago, probably not even, but they even announced new tools within this Everbee Grow. And the one that I find most interesting is if you scroll up and you go onto subscribers, you're gonna see these tags and you're going to see lists. I don't find lists that helpful, but tags is where I'm really seeing the the benefit. You can create different tags. Say your store has a bunch of different niches. You have a cat lover niche, you have a firefighter niche, you have a mom niche. Those people are not going to respond to the same emails. A cat lover is not going to care about your mom shirt. So you can separate your purchasers and your subscribers into different categories. So if they purchased from you and they bought a cat shirt, they're probably going to be in the cat lover tag, and they would respond well to cat focused emails in the future. So it's a great way to organize your niches and organize your customers. And now on over to Printify, because we have some very exciting Printify news, and some of them are products and some of them are just features that I was really, really happy to see. But starting with new products, the first things that we're gonna notice is this new category called beauty. I don't think you can sell these on Etsy, but this is more if you had a Shopify or you were building a brand on social media and leading somewhere else, for example. But from here, you can build your own branded beauty company. That was really hard to say. But scrolling down, you're going to see things like we have snail mucin. I don't know anything about skincare, so I can't tell you what any of this does, but many people who are into skincare will know exactly what all of these things do. They just launched these ones, which I didn't see last time I was on here, which thank God, because I prefer these bottles way over these white ones. I just don't think are the prettiest and gonna give much value compared to these two. Add a nice label to those, and I think they're a very solid skincare product to offer. But that's not all the new products that have made me jump for joy. I actually did not even see this one 2 days ago. It was not on my list to talk about, but look at this. This is one of the most popular products you see on Printify, and I'm part of the Printify group. Probably one of the most requested things I've seen are these glass little jars right here. So they call it the sipper glass. Really, really cool for customization. We now have coffee blends, a bunch of different coffee blends that you can turn into your own coffee brand. We have LED gaming mouse pads. We have a new scented soy candle. There was the one with a white lid. Now we have the black lid, which I think looks really fantastic. We have got, what we discussed here, and some other ones that I really loved. We have this jacket. It's okay. It was pretty expensive, so not my favorite thing that made me super excited. But the other one that has got people hyped up are these custom shaped pillows. In fact, I have this one here. This one was actually purchased from another supplier. It was actually given to me from a friend, but this wasn't the Printify one, but this is exactly what it would come like. This is my cat Leo, who's not currently here. You can see, my other cat chilling back here, that's Sadie. But you can do faces, you can do pets. There's just so many niches that these would do awesome on. And the last new arrival that had me really, really excited is the unisex garment dyed pocket t-shirt. This is Comfort Colors. It was only offered on Printful before, but now we have it on Printify, and you're able to print on the sleeves and on the pockets. This is a very subtle look, but for people like me, I just love these simple designs like this. This is something I would highly consider offering in my store. The next few have to do with some of the ordering when it comes to Printify. The first one you might have noticed is the economy versus standard shipping. Personally, I'm just keeping all my shipping settings the same. I'm not a fan of people waiting a long time, so you can charge less, or you can make more profit by going down to the economy, which is 4 to 8 business days, or keep your standard shipping, which is 2 to 5 business days. I do like to just offer my people quicker shipping. So maybe on a really, really slow month where I know that there's going to be probably less shipping errors, like during Q4, Christmas, shipping's gonna be crazy. I wanna keep the highest shipping as I can. So I'm just gonna be keeping standard, but you can edit your orders to have economy. Another thing that you're able to do now is manually add in gift messages. A few months ago, Printify allowed you to start including gift messages, but if your customer missed it and did not put it on Etsy, there was no way to manually add that in, versus now you can. You just go into your orders, hit edit, go all the way to the end, and then scroll down. If you have gift messages turned off, you'll be able to turn them on. I already have them turned on. So in here, you can add in your customer's message. Maybe it's a happy birthday gift for somebody else. And in our current state of the world, which is AI, even Printify has expanded on their AI capabilities by introducing the AI niche generator. You can use AI to help you uncover discover some niches and some product ideas for those niches as well. So by typing in a sample prompt, which could be the general idea for the store that you wanted to create. So for an example, I had just typed in a little lower, new mom, and then it gave me some ideas for a new mom store. So target market, new moms, they often experience a range of emotions in their lives, making self-care and positive affirmations really important. So the store concept, a carefully curated collection of self-care products designed for new moms. The store stands out from others that may not specialize in this niche. So instead of just going for new moms, it's recommended creating self-care products aimed towards new moms. So this is a great way to just get some ideas if you're not exactly sure which direction you want to take your store in yet, but you might have a niche or target market already in mind. And my last update, one of my most favorites, I've already made a full video about this as well, but it's about the new Kittl Artboards. Before, you were only able to have one little square of designing per Kittl file, which made organization pretty horrible. You couldn't do this where you had your light version of a design and your dark version of a design all in one file. But what makes this even better than Canva is all your artboards in one file can be different sizes. So I have my high res 5000 by 5000 print file images here, but I can also put my mockups in here, which are smaller because they only need to be 2000 by 2000 for Etsy, and I don't want the file size to be too big, otherwise Etsy won't accept it. If you want to copy over an artboard, you can just hit Option and drag it over, and then you can change anything that you would like. If you want to create a brand new artboard with a new size, like this mockup here, you're gonna click up here in the corner right beside the Kittl logo, and you can draw out your size, and then this is gonna pop up at the size where you can actually set the width and height if you need to be more specific. Say you needed 4000 by 2000. You can rename this as you would like, and then you can download these all separately. So you can download this here, and you can download just your first two designs. You can download just your mockups or whatever you want. They don't all have to be downloaded at the same time, but this is just a great way to keep all of your related files together. I've noticed lately, because of AI, just because of everything, there's been just crazy updates across the board. So I figured this video would help just get them all out so you know all of the updates all together in just a few minutes. And I'll keep doing these every once in a while because it just seems like every week there's a brand new change. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. It would help me so much. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next week.